I was walking through Dollar Tree and I spotted these cones in the toy section. I don't know about you, but they look like trees to me, so we're gonna be creating a tree DIY with these. I wanted to take off the bottom edge. I'm gonna use scissors and kind of bend them back to cut off that bottom edge. We're gonna be making 2 trees, so everything I do, I'm gonna do on the second tree. Next, I'll take the orange cone and wrap it with Dollar Tree white poster board. I'm gonna draw a line where I need to cut on the poster board. I'll wrap the other side of the poster board and mark it with a pencil. Then I'll cut out the poster board that I'm gonna wrap around my cone. I'll hot glue one edge, wrap it up, and hot glue the other edge. Hold it in place till it's dry. If there's any excess poster board at the bottom, you can cut that off as well. You're gonna repeat all these steps to make your second cone. Next, I'm gonna use some red glitter ribbon from Dollar Tree. I'll start by tucking it in at the top of one of my cones. I'll wrap it around. I'm not gonna hot glue anything in place until I figure out where I want the ribbon to be. And then I'll wrap it around the bottom and hot glue it on the inside of the cone. I'll do the same thing with my second tree, making sure I wrap it around the same amount of time. So I have both of the cones next to each other so I can see how much I should wrap it around, and I'll hot glue in the same places. And here's how these cone trees look styled in my home. Pine cone trees are great to decorate your home with every year. I think they look really high end, but they can be a little bit intimidating to DIY. So let me give you some of my best tips so you can recreate one in your home. Start with a foam wreath from Dollar Tree. Next, you're going to need some pine cones. Now, I find it best to get ones that are similar size. It just makes it a lot easier. They have pretty affordable ones at Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna get 2 bags of the medium size and 1 bag of the smaller pine cones. Next, we're going to start with the medium bag of pine cones and hot glue those to our wreath. Now we're gonna follow a pattern here. So we're going to hot glue 3 pine cones, 1 on top and 2 on each side of the wreath. Then we're going to do 2 pine cones on the next row. We'll come back in and do 3 pine cones on the following row. So you can see I'm kind of going 3, 2, 3, 2. So that's my pattern here. As I'm going, I may kind of mix that up just a little bit depending on where I need to add in a pine cone, but that's pretty much the pattern you want to do all the way around your wreath. Just hot gluing, holding in place till everything is dry. And you may have to add in additional hot glue if you feel like a pine cone isn't totally secure. Follow this around your entire wreath until you get all of your medium pine cones on. From there, you're gonna see some holes where you can see the green foam piece in. That's where you wanna come in with your smaller pine cones. So you're gonna add some hot glue to the bottom of your pine cone and put it wherever you see an opening. Now, once you're completely covered with pine cones, let's add a bow. I like to use wire ribbon when I'm creating bows, and I like kind of like the 2.5 to 3 inch ribbon. I'm gonna be using this pretty velvet ribbon, and I'll tie a bow. And I wait to cut off the tails until I have my bow in place. I'll cut off the tails and hot glue it to the bottom of my pine cone wreath. Fluff the ribbon and hang in your home. If you can find a toilet brush cleaner and these wood blocks from Dollar Tree, I can show you how to make bottle brush trees. You're gonna remove the brush from the handle. Then you're going to take some wire cutters on one end, bend down one of the wires so you can't see it on one side. Then you're going to use your scissors to trim the brush so it's smaller at the top and gets larger towards the bottom. Next, I'm going to turn my attention to these wood blocks. I want to drill a hole in the center of the wood block about the same size as the wire for my bottle brushes. Make sure that your trees are going to fit into the wood block. Then I'm going to spray the bottle brushes a green color, but you could do any color you like. Let this dry completely. Now to create some faux snow, I'm going to mix plaster of Paris with water. Using a foam brush, I'm going to run that along the edge of my trees to create that appearance of snow. I'm going to add some plaster of Paris to the top of my wood blocks and again on the sides. Once everything dries, add your trees. I love how you can use this technique to customize trees for your home. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.